Hi there, welcome. Coach Chris, Team Criticalbench, sitting here in the compound with Mr. Mike Gillette, tactical training specialist and former bodyguard, and he's just the person to speak with about our brand new program, Real Life Self-Defense. And self-defense is something that you may be familiar with, you may not be familiar with. There are a lot of programs out there that have been around for years, and so my question to Mike simply is, why have you created this program? Why now? What makes this different from all those other ones that exist?
Well, the chief reason is something you just said. There is a lot of material out there. In this internet age, information abounds, but the information isn't all marked, good or dangerous or awful. So there's potential confusion for anyone who has an interest in this type of material. There's just so much to wade through, and so much of it contradicts each other. One of the other issues related to self-defense is so many people sort of confuse self-defense with martial arts. Now, you can protect yourself using martial arts techniques. Certainly that's possible, but martial arts are by definition an art, which means something that you devote a lot of time to, a lot of practice to. And I think that idea is a notion that keeps a lot of people away from self-defense because they assume self-defense is synonymous with martial arts, and it means martial arts, and I have to do martial arts, and I'm too old to do martial arts, or I'm out of shape, and that's just beyond me. And self-defense is not martial arts. Self-defense is really its own thing. Self-defense is having very simple answers to horrible problems. And the material that I have sort of collected over the years is not martial arts. It's not complicated. It's information that I have conveyed to a broad audience, whether professionals who suddenly find themselves in high-risk circumstances, or average people who just want to be able to protect themselves so they don't become another statistic. And the way that I'm able to pass that information on quickly and efficiently is because the material is quick and efficient. It's not complex. Certainly, 25 plus years as a training specialist helps, just because I understand how people learn and effective teaching methods and that sort of thing, but you still have to have the right material. Well, in this package, we have the right material. It is simple. It is easy to reproduce. Some of the material is so simple that literally as soon as you see it, you have a reasonable chance of expecting that you could pull it off at crunch time. Some of it's going to take a couple of repetitions to just sort of sort yourself out, see what it feels like, and so forth. And we afford enough options that if there's a technique or two that you just really don't care for, or it's not going to work with your trick elbow or your sore shoulder, then fine, there's other things that you can do. All of the options that we present are able to be performed from about this far away, and this far away is where serious problems of violence occur. And having options that you can feel confident in because they don't feel like they're physically beyond you, they're not so complicated that you're not going to remember step 6 out of 12, come crunch time, is very important. So it's simplicity combined with effectiveness. You can have a simple technique that isn't going to work, but we know through experience, we know from statistics that the options that we're presenting with this particular package are going to solve a lot of potential problems for a lot of potential people.
And especially in a life or death, potentially a life or death situation, you need to be able to act fast. So having to run down a list of, it'd probably be best just to know 1 or 2 key things that you could apply quickly and to get yourself hopefully out of the situation entirely.
That's absolutely true, Chris. One of the things in a lot of self-defense workshops and so forth that are presented by very nice people, very helpful people who are trying to help other people, their training vocabulary doesn't include solutions to really grievous problems. So we're talking about life or death. If you don't have a way to effectively respond with somebody who is willing to commit that level of ferocity unto another person, I mean, you can punch them and you can kick them, that's not going to get the message across. You need to have higher level tools. And higher level in this case doesn't mean higher degrees of complexity. It just means a higher likelihood of sending a very quick, decisive message. That message is always in the form of pain. That is the universal language. Every bad guy understands pain. And in this package, we teach a lot of very effective ways to deliver that pain.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate it. I know it can benefit a lot of people. And if you'd like to learn more about this, it's a really easy thing that you can do. You can click the link at the bottom of this video, open up the description area. That top link right there will take you right to real life self-defense. Another thing that you can do is you can click this box right here and you can gain access to it right away and read more and learn more about it. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking this box right here and check out this other awesome video with Mike Gillette that I know you'll enjoy. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.